Hello, welcome to Tuesday's class. So with the new structure, Tuesdays are always going to be relaxation and chilled out. So there'll always be a slower pace. We might do things like slow flow or yin yoga. Today we're actually not really going to be moving much at all. We're going to be focusing on what I'm calling a nervous system hack. So down regulating our nervous system into rest and digest response. So if you were looking for a movement practice, then there's plenty of my other videos that you can access as well. But today I would really like to introduce these relaxation elements because I think we're probably, whether we know or not, are in need of it. Hello Becca, hello Rob, hello Eden. So yeah, there's obviously a lot going on out there, and hey Rasheen, yeah, you probably do not need reminding of how stressful things are. I'm sure everyone is more than aware, so that's specifically why I wanted to bring this practice today to help us to access our body's natural relaxation response, moving away from any kind of fight or flight activation that we may have been experiencing. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by doing a breathing exercise to extend our exhalation. And extending the exhalation really helps us to tap into our body's relaxation response. This can be scientifically explained via things like respiratory biofeedback, the vagus nerve, parasympathetic nervous system response, all these things. And that's what I actually love about yoga, is the practices that we do. They're very science-based. There's like a very solid reason behind why we do them, and they work with our autonomic nervous system, with the functions of our brain and everything else. So yeah, hopefully there's like a sense of feeling a bit of purpose behind what we're doing. We're not just kind of sitting on the mat and breathing for the fun of it. There's a solid purpose behind it. So you can start by coming, I didn't tell you what we're going to do after that. After our breathing exercise, we're going to do Yoga Nidra, which is a full guided relaxation lying on your backs, and I'll explain more about that when we get to it. Let's start with our breathing, with our pranayama. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position where you can close your eyes and grow tall up through the spine, lengthening up through the crown of the head, feeling the shoulders gently sink down away from the ears. The hands rest heavy on the knees or in the lap. Notice the cushioning of what's underneath you, if you've got a pillow or if you're sitting on your yoga mat. And I'm going to count the breaths of inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 6. As we go on, you might be able to extend the exhalation to 8, so you don't have to follow my breath count. I'm just saying it as a guideline. Hey Karen. So we'll all breathe in together through the nose and take a sigh out the mouth to start. Inhale through the nose and sigh out the mouth. And then everything else is through the nose. Let's inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue to follow your count, perhaps extending the exhalation to a count of 8 if this feels doable, otherwise leaving it at 6. At the end of your next exhalation, you can let your breathing return to a natural pace. Perhaps you notice that the exhalation still feels extended without deliberately counting. And next, we're going to chant Om together just once. And chanting, singing, anything like that really helps us to work with the vagus nerve as well, using our voice. So once again, we'll take an inhale through the nose, a sigh out the mouth, and inhale to Om. And the breathing returns to the natural rhythm. And when you're ready, you can blink the eyes open. We'll do a little bit of movement before we lie down. So you can take the gaze gently forward. You've got length up through the back of the neck. Inhale here at center. Exhale to follow a horizontal line round to the right, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, follow your horizontal line over to the left, looking over the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the left. Interlace your hands and push your fingers, push the palms of the hands away from you. Nod the chin to the chest. You can kind of hug the belly back here, round through the back a little bit as you push the palms away. Feel the shoulder blades spread across towards the armpits. And nod the chin heavy to the chest. Then take the gaze to your fingers. Reach the arms up above the head. Take an inhale here and exhale to lean over to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, stretch the palms up at center. Exhale to bring the hands down. And you can now get yourself ready for your Yoga Nidra, your guided relaxation. So you want to be really comfy here. You might want to put a cushion underneath your knees or put a blanket over you because the body temperature can drop. Maybe put some woolly socks on. I don't know how cold it is where you all are. And yeah, if you've got maybe an eye bag for the eyes or an eye mask to shut out the light, that can be good as well. So take a moment to grab what you need to be comfortable and then come into your lying down position on your backs in your normal Shavasana. So where the arms are by the side, the palms face up and the legs are spread out on the floor. And once you're lying down in your Shavasana position, you can take any last wriggles, get them out your system before you come into stillness. Sometimes it can be nice here to kind of push down through the back of the head and wiggle, lift the chest up and wiggle the shoulders a little further down the back before settling back down. And for anyone who's new to Yoga Nidra or who just wants a recap, Yoga Nidra is also known as deep yogic sleep, and it takes us to a place between waking and sleeping. So Yoga Nidra, it helps us to access change that is beyond the level of our current consciousness. And Yoga Nidra promotes deep rest, deep relaxation, improving the functioning of our nervous system, helping to soothe anxiety, and really moving us away from any kind of stress response into a much more down-regulated, relaxing system response within our bodies. So as you're laying here, we're going to start with our guided relaxation of different body parts. So you can begin by bringing your focus to the area of your mouth. So the eyes are closed, but you're guiding your awareness to the mouth. You can take a deliberate yawn here. You might take a swallow, or just kind of move the jaw around a little bit. And then really let the tongue relax in the mouth. Let the lips relax. You might even notice that the lips part a little bit. And now gently guide your focus to the point between your eyebrows. So this is the point that you can sometimes frown or furrow the brow, and you want to really consciously relax out the muscles in the forehead. So the point between your eyebrows spreads a sense of relaxation across the forehead. And now guide your focus to where the back of the head meets the floor, and feel the weight of the head heavy on the ground or on your pillow. Guide your awareness to where the back of the right shoulder touches whatever you're resting on. The right elbow, the back of the right hand. Notice the back of the right side of the rib cage, where that's touching what you're resting on. The right side of the bum, the back of the right thigh, the back of the right lower leg, and the right heel. Now gently guide your focus to the back of the left shoulder. So notice where the back of the left shoulder touches what you're resting on. Back of the left upper arm, left elbow, and the back of the left hand. Notice where the back of the left side of the rib cage touches what you're resting on. Left side of the bum, back of the left thigh, back of the left lower leg, and the left heel. And from here, you're going to set your sankalpa. And your sankalpa is an intention or a resolve. It's about a quality that you want to cultivate or embody in your life. And we say it in the present tense. So, for example, if we're wanting to shift out of this fight or flight response into an overall feeling of relaxation and safety, the sankalpa can be, I am safe. Or perhaps if anyone has been sick, the sankalpa can be, I am healing. So I'll give you a moment to reflect on your sankalpa and to trust whatever comes to you. Once you have your present tense sankalpa, your present tense intention, you can repeat it clearly and internally 3 times. From here, let's gently guide the awareness down to the belly. And notice the gentle rise and fall of the navel with every inhale and every exhale. Inhale, navel rises. Exhale, navel falls. Inhale, navel rises. Exhale, navel falls. And begin to count down in this way from 36. So 36, navel rises. 36, navel falls. 35, navel rises. 35, navel falls. 34, navel rises. 34, navel falls. 33, navel rises. 33, navel falls. Count down in your own pace of breath. If you lose count at any point, you can begin again at 36. You can gently release the counting from your mind now, if you haven't naturally done so already. So now you have brought awareness to the body, you've felt the body. You've brought awareness to the breath, you've felt the breath. What can you feel underneath that? Perhaps you may sense emotions or energy shifting around the body. Notice what you can sense. Now we're going to alternate between two different sensations. So I'd like to invite you to first imagine the sensation of heat. So you might think of a really hot climate, somewhere hot that you've been, the sense of sweating and perspiration, of being really warm. Try to feel that in your body. Imagine that you are very warm. Perhaps conjuring up images of things like a campfire or a hot beach. And feel that warmth, that heat in your body. And now let that go and begin to think and embody the sensation of being cold. So you might conjure up images of snow, of ice, of winter. And imagine you can feel with your body what it's like to be really cold. Perhaps a sense of shivering. And then release that. And focus the body, the mind back on this sensation of heat. Conjuring up images of warmth, of hot country. And shift the focus to cold, to ice, to snow, fridges. Shift it to hot, campfire, warm toes in warm socks. And shift it to cold, cold toes on a cold kitchen floor. And shift the focus between the two until they naturally dissolve into one. Just like two waves in the ocean washing into each other and becoming one in the wider body of water. And from here, you're going to once again bring your mind to your sankalpa, your present tense sentence, and repeat it firmly to yourself internally 3 times. And now comes a rotation of consciousness. So I'm going to say the name of different things, different objects, and you're going to imagine these things, really clearly see the image of them in your head. A green leaf, a red flower, a watering can, a muddy puddle, a starry night sky, a shooting star in the night sky, a wooden chair, a glass of water, a soft feather, a patch of green grass, a handful of soil, of earth, planting seeds in the earth, a blue shoe, a rock by the river, an endless blue sky above, an endless blue sky, a blue sky. Gently guide your focus now back to your navel, back to the rising and falling of the navel with every breath. Inhale, navel rises. Exhale, navel falls. Inhale, navel rises. Exhale, navel falls. Focus on this gentle rising and falling of the navel with every breath. And begin to notice all the points of the body that are in contact with whatever you're resting on. So notice the back of the head, backs of the shoulders, backs of the arms, backs of the hands, upper back, lower back, back of the right leg, right foot, back of the left leg and left foot. And start to really notice the physical edges of your body. Perhaps you can feel the temperature of the air on your skin, on your face. Maybe you pay extra attention to the feeling of your clothes on your skin. What's the texture like of the clothes you're wearing? And staying in stillness, begin to let the body know that you're starting to come out now of your Yoga Nidra practice. And when you're ready, you can deliberately deepen the breath and begin to bring ever so gentle movement into the body by moving the fingers and the toes really slowly to begin with. Maybe rocking the head from left to right. And in your own time, when you're ready, you can hug the knees towards the chest, rock from side to side before finally rolling over to one side, and stay resting rolled over to one side for a moment, curled up in a little ball, and know that you are safe here. Feel the breath, feel the support of whatever's beneath you, the ground, the bed, the yoga mat. Then keeping the eyes closed or the gaze lowered, make your way up to a seated position. You can place both hands over the heart here. You can do prayer position if you like, or you can physically place the palms one on top of the other on top of your heart. And take a moment here to send a smile to your body, so you can turn the lips up. And imagine this inner smile radiating into every cell of your body. Feel the smile being sent to your heart, sent down to your gut. And thank yourself for this time that you've taken to be still, to restore, and to relax. That's a real gift you've given yourself today. Well done. Take a deep breath in and a sigh out the mouth, or a yawn. Yawning's really good. And then blink the eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be here again on Friday. So let's see who else was here. Hola Miguel. And Salam Zaid. Hello Eloise. Bye bye everyone. Thank you.